Hey, you cool cats and kittens, Carol Baskin here. Nah, just kidding. It's Greg Newmaster with another action figure review coming at you. Wow, I was excited to get this. I had the original San Diego Comic-Con version of this Marvel Legends Stan Lee. Got into a little bit of a pickle. I had to sell it a while ago. So when this new one came out, I was excited. The other one was a bit outdated. I did like that it had the soft goods and it had the interchangeable Peter Parker head, which was really awesome. It was a Spider-Man Stan Lee. It was a really, really great figure. Kind of regret getting rid of it. But you got to do what you got to do. But I got this guy. Picked him up pretty cheap on eBay. So I was excited to get him. So I'm going to crack him open here for you guys. Stan Lee. What hasn't been said about him certainly changed my life. Basically invented the Marvel Universe. Every character that I love. Spider-Man, the X-Men, Hulk, Avengers, Fantastic Four. Just incredible creative genius. Him and all the original Marvel writers and artists, and it was really sad to see him pass away. Also, what a great personality! He had such a fun personality. He really knew how to sell it. So here we go. Already cut the tape on the top here. Oh, actually, here's the box real quick. I'm actually going to keep this box. Look, it says Excelsior on the side. How he'd always be like Excelsior. There's a great picture on the box. On the back, it says, inspired by Stan Lee's cameo as a skeptical chess player in Marvel's The Avengers. And then it's in foreign languages after that. Yeah, so there's the Avengers poster there. Then it says Excelsior on the side, and there is the bottom. So let's crack this baby open. See how it compares to the original one. Pull them out. So you get a signed shield, which is pretty cool. I don't like this mold for the shield that they've been using. I think it's just a little bit too big. I like the original shield that they had. It was just a little bit smaller. It came with here's my U.S. agent. So it was this mold. It was just painted differently. So I like the shield better. But this is cool. Nice shiny metallic silver and red. And it's signed with his signature. Mine is a little bit dirty. What else do we get here? We get, looks like a backgammon board, or maybe a briefcase. I'm going to say it's backgammon. Please correct me. Look at the nice little detail there. They put paint on the top. So, there you guys go. Very nice, very nice. It's a shield again. Here's the back of the shield. Has the straps. This is the shield that came with most of the movie caps, like the Worthy cap and most of the Avengers movie versions of Captain America. So let's get Stan out here. Take a good look. Yeah, I already like the figure because he's in, I like this nice civilian body mold. I'm trying to think, correct me anyone or message me. I'm not sure if they've used this body mold before. At least I don't have any figures. I mean, definitely these pants and probably the shirt underneath for like the Agent Coulson or the Tony Stark figure. But the jacket arms look new. Maybe that's similar to the Cyclops figure. So reused parts, but there's the nice black shoes, gray pants, sort of a navy blue jacket, and there's Stan, there's his face. Yeah, I like this figure. I loved on the original figure the soft goods. That was so cool. Because Because when I was young, I always liked to have my superheroes so that they could change into their secret identities. Because that was such a big part of them in the comics or in the cartoon. Like Peter Parker would always be dressed in his clothes and have his Spider-Man suit underneath. Same as Superman. No, even Batman, not really though, but they'd always change into their costumes, so it'd be really cool. So I liked how the original figure had the soft goods, and you could transform him into either Peter Parker or Stan Lee, which was a lot of fun. So the original figure has props for that. Articulation, legs go out that far, can barely do a straddle. Got the leg can go up that much, can't go back at all because of the butt. We got the thigh cuts. We got the double jointed knees. We got I have ankle movement, but this one's stuck, so I'm afraid to move it because I don't want to break it. But we got the tilt and the pivot. See, we got the double jointed elbows, wrist movement, and wrist movement there. Double jointed elbows. There's bicep cuts. The arms go up that high. We have open the jacket up. That's what the torso looks like. So good crunch. The jacket's a real soft plastic, so it's not gonna flow there. There's some gappage there in the sleeve too. That's the other thing. I liked how the Toy Biz figures always, they'd give you like a rubber jacket. Even though after time they would kind of rot and fall apart, or even like a soft good coat that they would give. I think they should do that again. I prefer that over sculpting the arms. I don't really like that. I don't like how they sculpt it, so I like the soft goods. Yeah, and there's his face. Guys get a good look there. See if I can lift up his... Yeah, you can lift up his glasses a little bit, see his eyes. It's a really nice looking head. Looks just like Stan the Manly. And there he is in profile. Okay, there he is on the back. I think Stan Lee wore a toupee. I could be wrong, but it always seemed like he wore a toupee. But this hair looks really good here. So this looks like the outfit that Steve Rogers wore at some point. It might have been in Captain America Winter Soldier, or maybe even at the end of Endgame that he wore this outfit. So, and it came with the Captain America shield, so I assume it's meant so you could head swap with civilian Steve Rogers. So there's that. Looks good with that head. If you want to head swap. My head's a little loose because I had him on the anniversary Captain America, so it kind of stretched that head out a little bit. Here is comic book Cap. Was never really a big fan of this comic book Cap head. This came on the Commander Rogers figure. He just kind of looks like a goon. I loved the Toy Biz version. Or maybe it was Hasbro. It was the face-off pack. Somebody corrected me before, so thank you for that. But I guess it was the Hasbro face-off Captain America, and it was him versus Red Skull, and I love that head sculpt. It was gorgeous. He looked like Paul Newman. Looked totally badass. So you can swap the heads. You can put a Tony Stark head on there. Whatever figures you got, you could swap them out. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, so I really like this figure. I'll keep this box because it seems like, I mean, they're all collector's items, but this is collector's item too. Highly recommend it if you are a huge action figure fan, if you're a huge Marvel Legends fan. Here, let me close by putting the Stan Lee head back on. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, and there he is. There is the god of the Marvel Universe himself, Stan Lee. Great figure. Highly recommend it. If you got the San Diego Comic-Con version, don't make my mistake and get rid of it. Such a great figure. you know, I may, when I come into some cash again, buy it again because I liked it so much. I just like the cloth goods and the Spider-Man underneath. I think the main reason I got that figure in the past is because they didn't have any Peter Parker heads at the time, and I was so excited that that figure came with a Peter Parker version and the Stan Lee head, but then they just started making tons of Peter Parker figures and Peter Parker heads, so that's why I got that in the past. But anyhow, great figure. I love it. Highly recommend it. Not as good as the San Diego Comic-Con version, in my opinion. If you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. God bless you all. Thank you.